All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Taz Gamer Live with Mark Canape. Today we are trying to get this game up and running. Can I get it up and running? I'm double checking right now our live streams. Streaming to YouTube and Twitch.tv. We are welcoming you to our post game show. Yeah, it's definitely behind. So I am going to just take just a couple moments to make sure that the streams are okay. So just give me a few more moments, folks, and we will get our show officially started. And it's not finding the game, so let's see what happens. Did that work? That did work. All right, we are getting somewhere. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our Game 4 post-game stream, where we play some NBA2K21 My Career, and we're going to get started with our 50th game, our 50th My Career game on PC. So, final score 114-108. Anthony Davis, 34 points, 10 for 15 field goals. He was a beast in the first quarter. You know, we saw LeBron James take over that first quarter in Game 2. It was AD in that first quarter. But he only finished with 5 rebounds with an injury scare in the fourth quarter. LeBron James, 26, 9, and 8. He was on triple-double alert late in the game. And Dwight Howard, the third player of the game, 12 points and 11 rebounds. So we've seen this situation before where the Lakers are up 3-1, where Denver is down 3-1. In the situations that the Lakers... Oh, okay. Well, let's start off with it also. Well, in the situation that the Lakers are... LeBron? LeBron? Okay. Well, in the situation that the Lakers are in, they are up 3-1. Denver's down 3-1. So we've seen this before for both teams. Are the Lakers going to... They've taken Game 5 in the last two series, but at the same time in the last two series, down 3-1, they come back winning 3 straight. This is extremely concerning for the Lakers, and I'm really hoping that they can get their act together and they can bring in a... Charlie, what's good, fam? How are you? Pretty good. I'm doing a rundown of the game right now. So we've seen the Lakers win Game 5 and take the series, but we've also seen Denver take Game 7, because that is the situation that they are going to go in. Because that's the only way that Denver moves on to the finals. Meanwhile, the Lakers, if they lose tomorrow, or if they lose on Saturday, they at least will have one more chance. In my opinion, one more chance to win it in Game 6. And I'd prefer it to win it in Game 6, but we all want the Lakers to go all the way starting in Game 7. Or no, in Game 5. Jesus, no. It's really confusing, the every other day game situation, and it takes a toll on the health of the players, in my opinion. And you take a look at AD in the fourth quarter, landing on the foot, and I really think that should have been some sort of flagrant foul, because that's the exact same play that James Harden tries to do. He tries to invade the landing zone and put his health on the line, frankly, by jumping right in and drawing that contact. That is extremely scary. And I haven't been paying attention to this draft. So, here we go. Team Mark, I am an all-star starter captain in my first year, and we're playing it in Indiana. Starters is for Team Mark is going to be AD, Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid, and Zach LaVine, first time All Star. And we got James Harden, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Trey Young, Pascal Siakam, Brandon Ingram, Bam Adebayo. And then for Team Giannis, Curry, Irving, Butler, and Jokic with James, Lillard, Kyle Lowry. Yeah, for sure. You still got that link? Really? Uh, yeah. That's a strange request. Um, yeah, okay. I see. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and um yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. I'll do that for you, fam. Uh just let me finish up the stream and then I will DM me on Instagram. I know you're watching this right now. DM me on Instagram. Just to remind me because I usually end these streams extremely pretty tired. And I'll get with that for sure. Oh, you don't have Insta? Yeah, sure. I'll DM you on Twitch. I'm pretty sure I follow you, but I will keep it in mind. I don't know if Twitch saves these chats or if whatever it happens. But yeah, I'll make sure I'll get that done. Um, give me a moment, folks. I'll actually deal with this first. We'll be right back with our live stream and our post game coverage. We'll be right back, folks. Can you try it now? All right, it is done. So, so I made sure to do that for you, fam. Good luck on your endeavors. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, like, I've made so many vlogs right after that. It's probably one of those senior year vlogs that I'll look back on and all that stuff. Uh, right now, I got some other vlogs that I'm doing and other gaming stuff, so I'm mixing in that right now. So, uh, I still have it to the. It will be right back. So, we are back now. I just wanted to take care of something in private that's going on the Twitch stream. I just need to figure out which scene it's in. Not that. You definitely don't want to see that. That? Oh no, because Great, I forgot which one it was. Please tell me it's an overlay of that. No, it's not. um, all is good, fam. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so let's invisible that. That's not it. It is. It's one of these ones. I swear it's one of those ones. Did that work? All right. All right, we are back. So this is our all-star lineups for both teams, and now let's get into today's game against San Antonio. Let's get right into the game. We're gonna take a look at the stats in this one. Let's take a look at the stats, and the box score really solid. The big statistic in this one that really mattered for the Lakers, offensive rebounding, and points, second chance points, because that was big. The Lakers, in terms of rebounding, Dwight Howard led the way in terms of rebound. He took the start today for JaVale McGee, 41-33 in the rebounding game. Offensive-wise, 12-6. Solid offensive rebounding for the Lakers, which means second chance points, and they don't have it on there. Dang. I would have liked to count that. I think they had 25 second chance points on that end, which was pretty damn good. In terms of his defensive rebounds, 29-27 on that end. They did catch up, in my opinion. Fouls, 28-25. Pretty solid game for the Lakers in terms of that. Turnovers. Notice that they're not in the 20s, and the Lakers were even able to manage it under 10. So solid job in keeping the ball safe. 3-point field goal percentage, still a problem for the Lakers, but it was a problem for both teams. 33 versus 35. The Lakers did hit a lot of early threes in the first half, and it cooled off in the second. Get that out of here. Even in this game, I have Dwight Howard start. It's like the rebirth of a player. This is a player who's trying to make a comeback. That's what he's doing as a Laker, and he is stepping up. This is the playoff Dwight Howard that we've always wanted to see. He may not be as young, he may not be as athletic, but damn is he going to work hard for that win. And Dwight Howard, he closed off that first quarter, 8 rebounds, 8 points, in what could possibly be one of the best performances I've seen from him at this stage in his career. Free throw percentage, 80-87. Let's take a look at the box again. LeBron James, 26-9-8. 26-9-8. Anthony Davis, 34-5-3 and 3 steals, so pretty solid on the defensive end. Dwight Howard, 12-11, 13 points, 10 points, and 11 points. 11-5-7 for playoff Rondo. Alex Caruso, 3-1-2, 1 block, 1 steal. JaVale McGee, 5 minutes, 1 rebound. I really would have liked to see him expand, but they've been playing Dwight Howard extremely well. Dwight Howard's been playing extremely well, so I'd assume that they would have wanted to go that route. Markieff Morris kind of disappointed me in this game. Morris would usually be the Kyle Kuzma type player, man who can hit the easy open 3. In fact, let's take a look at Kuzma's shooting numbers. He went 4 for 11, so he was pretty cold, but he went 2 for 7. Which is still pretty bad. Markieff Morris only shot 1 3. He only shot 1 3 and 1 for 2 in 17 minutes. Pretty sure he hit a couple big threes in game 3, but And we'll see what happens. Big thing for now is AD. Is he going to be good enough to go on Saturday? Because ankle injuries like that, especially if you land on that, that's very sensitive. That's a very tough landing situation. If you play basketball and you've had that type of injury, it hurts. It sucks. And I feel like he's lucky that he didn't hurt himself further by staying in the game. He was hobbling a little bit, but he got used to it. And the way that he was holding his ankle, it was like mid to high, which would lead me to think, oh, he must have he must have broken his tibia or something. It would have been much worse, in my opinion. And you take a look at the Golden State Warriors, all their injuries, especially the KD injury. That was the big injury, where he had some I think ankle problems, which turned into an Achilles tear, and that is what you really don't want to have, because I'm really still reeling for KD, because KD, that's potentially career threatening. We saw Kobe try to come back from that, and he wasn't the same player. He didn't have the same explosiveness. He didn't have the same lift on his jump shots. So that KD Achilles injury, and if that needs to be taken into consideration for AD, because if AD ends up suffering the same fate as KD, that could be potentially career threatening, and wouldn't seem too good for the Lakers. It would mean LeBron James. It would be up to him to make sure that he steps up and he takes the Lakers all the way, winning the next game and going through the finals. But still gotta give him props for it, because he played through the pain and he prevailed. What an outstanding athlete. This is a man who, pun intended, is becoming one of the Laker greats, even if it's his first year. Jeez Louise. Separation. Shoot. Thank you. Threes, because that seemed to be a problem again for the Lakers. 10 for 30. Started out hot. AD, I think he started off his game 6 for 6, and then he missed a couple in the second half. In total, he missed 5 shots. That's pretty good. 11 for 14 from the free throw line, so the Lakers are making their free throws. They went 28 for 35, 80% on that end, 47% from field goal range. Okay, so let's go to the rebounding situation. Offensive rebounds for the Lakers, 12 rebounds out of their 12 of their 29. So 12 for 29 of your rebounds are offensive. You're doing a good thing. The only issue that I have against that is that those are second chance points. So if you made it in your first chance, then you wouldn't need to have to work harder to get that rebound and score again. I really expected more out of Casey. Actually, no, KCP did just as much. Danny Green, of course, 3 points, 3 rebounds, doing nothing the rest of the way. He made 1 3 out of 7. 1 for 4. Okay. And I did notice that he did not play in the closing minute. As much as I really would have trusted him with shooting free throws. I really would have liked to see him make those free throws, because he's a pretty good free throw shooter. It's just that I don't think they gave him the chance to do so. God, that's still the number one thing that's gonna live rent free in my head. It has to be Why did AD stay in the game? So we're going to see from the Lakers what's going to happen in the situation for Saturday. Are the Lakers going to play AD? Are they going to rest AD? What are they going to do? Because we all saw what happened to Giannis Antetokounmpo and what that did for the rest of that series. If AD somehow tweaks it again and the injury becomes worse, that's a recipe for failure. And the Lakers would have to step up, each and every single one of them, including Danny Green. Biggest lead for the Lakers was 12 at one point. I thought it was larger than that. And then the biggest lead for Denver was 3. They did start the game going back and forth several times. And as much as I don't like back and forths, they did. And the Lakers basically held onto the lead the rest of the way. The big thing about it, though, is that, when you get as close as possible to the team, I have the biggest mantra that I've said day in and day out, and I'll say it again today: never trust the lead. Never trust the lead. Treat the lead less if it's a game 7 situation and you're in the final minute. Treat the entire game as that. And when you're in that mindset, you're like, all right, this shouldn't happen. All right, we got to be ready for when they attack. And the Lakers did. They countered Jokic's recent successes with Dwight Howard and his menacing capabilities, trying to distract and get into the head of Nikola Jokic. And I'm pretty sure that he did. Though I will say I would have liked to see more of Dwight Howard in the fourth quarter. But fortunately he didn't stay that long because Haka, and I don't think, I haven't seen anybody hack players because they suck at free throws for a very long time. But we all know what happens, and that as a result we know why the Lakers didn't play Dwight Howard because of the free throw woes he's had throughout his entire career. And it was a smart move that they brought in Alex Caruso, even when Markieff Morris fouled out of the game. They didn't bring him in. They replaced him, and I think it was Caruso, with either KCP or Caruso, and then I think it was Caruso who replaced. It was Caruso who replaced. I don't remember who it was. No, it was Caruso who replaced Morris. Dang. Hard to believe it's already Thursday, folks. I've been pretty damn tired of this entire week. It hasn't really been that not eventful, like not that fun of a week, guys. It's been a week, but we are going to go live. That's the good thing about tomorrow, is that we're going live yet again with Star Wars Battlefront for this, like the fourth time only in this season. And we're gonna play that for a couple weeks, or we're gonna play that, and we'll have another set schedule for next week. Which, if the Lakers are able to close out, it would be the week leading into the finals, and during that week we're going to be coming to you live, the live fourth quarter streams and the NBA 2K live streams right after. So I'm very excited to do that. Dependent on who is going to go into the finals, we're still going to do that because I love the NBA, and it's been great to have sports back since the pandemic. So with JaVale McGee taking a back seat, to Dwight Howard, one big concern that I have is, how far is Dwight Howard willing to take it because he's been very, very annoying. He's been a pest to the defense, and that's been great for him offensively. But on the defensive end, what can he do? Is he going to be successful in playing his role? Like, is he going to? Are we going to get a double double out of him, or are we going to get multiple fouls in like 4 or 5 minutes or so? Important questions to be asked. Just really important questions to ask right now with Dwight Howard stepping up in this game. Bang with a turnaround. I will say I'm extremely exhausted. There are so many things that happened this week. It's extremely tiring, and you just want to have some time for yourself. But no, just haven't been feeling pretty up there recently. I hate it when they double team and they take it away. Bang. I have 4 turnovers with no fouls. I've had a foul. Give me that rebound. Nothing. Bang. You know who else is in a 3-1 situation right now? The Boston and Miami Heat series. That the entire series is uh, similar in scope of this one, with the first 2 games being taken by the Miami Heat, and then Game 3 was taken by Boston, and then for Game 4 they flipped back to, or for Game 4 Miami made it, so they won that one. All right, let's lob it up. Oh, okay, I'll take that. So I swear, if you could have made it, that would have been really, really special. So Game 5 is going to be this Saturday for the Lakers. If in the event the game goes to a Game 6 or a Game 7, we'll have the fourth quarter reactions live and the live stream right after of NBA 2K. That's all going to happen, if necessary, on Monday and on Wednesday of next week, with the finals starting the week after that. So I'm very excited. And we're also very excited to bring back TASG vlogs for yet another season. I'm 100% ready and very excited for that. So that's tentative to begin on the 9th, but we could potentially move it back to around 20. I don't remember. Boom, right inside to McGee. That's the type of place that I like to see. Tyler Hero, that's 37 points in Game 4. Simply awesome. So looking at the Eastern Conference race, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a hard sell for both teams, in the East and the West, to see who can claim the best in their conference finals. Because Miami right now has the momentum. They have the youth, they have the momentum. But not only that, they have the 3-point shooting. And if the Lakers were to play in the finals, I would love to see a classic rematch of Lakers versus Boston. And that Lakers versus Boston would, as a result, that would be really nice for the team. Get him in there. Nice finger roll right inside. Once again, stay tuned. Tomorrow we're going to have our first Battlefront live stream in a while. I'm gonna say we're gonna go live at around 9-ish 10. We're gonna go. I don't know who I'm gonna go live with. I'm gonna check in with Steven or Freddy. See if they're down to do that on Friday. Battlefront 2 Fridays, Supremacy Friday, as we head into the weekend. So exciting stuff. Bang. Let's give some assists first. Man, I would have liked to see LeBron cutting to the basket. But I'll take the pass over assist. Pass for assist. You can hear my laptop roaring in the background or foreground. It's pretty loud. Let's give it to Dwight, because Dwight was a monster in this game, and he's gonna be a monster in the paint yet again. That was only his first pass. Let's pass it some more. Surprisingly, I've been able to score like 50 and a quarter just by being able to continuously hit that 3-point shot. Keep messing that up. What? I did not step out. Come on. I did not step out. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, so I've been watching the post-game coverage of the playoffs, but it is press your luck. AD is open on the inside. Press Your Luck's one of my favorite game shows of. Oh my gosh. That is a massive total. So today they are playing it with three players from the 1980s, and look at that, 122,910. That is a massive thing. Meanwhile, ABC7, can you spray the COVID away? What, in anti-masks? Bruh. If you pull a whammy, damn, that would be crazy. That would suck if you pulled a whammy. Do not get the whammy. I swear if you hit a whammy, that ooh. European Cruise, this guy right here, and he has 3. Well, this guy has 6, 18,000. You had the one guy, Michael Larson, back in the 80s, killing it. 143,000. This man, this Theo guy, really rubbing it in the face of Michael Larson and a grand piano. If you get a whammy, I would be so angry. This is an electrifying Press Your Luck. And Press Your Luck's been like on and off throughout this past season, because they had to push some, ABC had to push them to the fall right now. Do not cross the board. 2,000 and a spin. Jesus Christ. What is this guy doing? And then pass the rest of your spins. This is crazy. If you get a whammy, I'm going to be so mad. $1,500 and a spin. 164, 33, 37. Now this thing aired in the East Coast already, so I don't know what it's gonna be. It's interesting to see ABC airing the game shows in the fall. All right, who is? Oh, they just took it away. Did he pass? He passed. Hold on, I need to see this. I mean, we already know who wins if you look on Twitter, and I'll do that. So if you don't want spoilers, close out this stream right now. Press your luck, and who went away with what? Oh, Theo. Dang. He hit a whammy. That sucks. Wait, did he? Does he already have a whammy? Because this is already massive bucks. These are already massive bucks. Oh no, he already had the one. So you think Press Your Luck is crazy. Wait until ABC starts airing Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep with Leslie Jones of SNL. Formerly of SNL. Diamond Ring, wow. I'm going to say 18K. 4,000. So it's going to be, so it's temporarily, it's going to be on Thursdays. It's going to be Family Feud, Celebrity Family Feud, followed by Press Your Luck and Match Game. So Thursdays are going to be basically the continuation of Summer Fun and Games on Thursday. And then on Sunday, starting in October, you're going to get 3 more game shows with Supermarket Sweep, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Celebrity Edition. And, well, just interesting because we were promised to see a celebrity edition or like some civilians. So it's going to be, I don't know how the season's going to go. I would have definitely liked to see some civilian players, but it looks like it's going to be another celebrity-filled edition, which I don't mind. But it's going to be interesting because some celebrity wins the million. So just about almost a month after the million is won in Britain, the million is won here in the U.S., and it's going to be interesting to see who wins it. Is it going to be an organization, or is it going to be a COVID survivor or a frontline worker? So I want to see how that happen. What happens there? Jesus Christ, they're being so. They're playing extremely physical in this one. And this guy Theo, let me tell you, this guy Theo looks like Lando Calrissian, and he gets $3,500 on that. 167,837. Crazy, insane game in the second round. That is insane. That is a ton of money, and he's gonna move on to the second round with all that. That's his guaranteed earnings. That's legit. That really is. Can't wait to see this bonus round. And then I've heard ABC is also going to do The one game from Britain, the Chase. The Chase where James Holzhauer also won that game show back, I think, 2015, 2016. One of those years it happened then. They're just instantly double teaming me. 95. Some more information on TASG, the vlog at least. We will be going live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so we're cutting the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. However, there might be some weeks where where 1 week we go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and another week we'll go. The second week we'll go Tuesday, Thursday. That way we can have at least 5 episodes in 2 days and spread out the viewership evenly. So we'll let you guys know. Additionally, I'm also thinking about pushing back the premiere date because of midterms. I don't know when midterms are, but when I do, I will let you guys know, and we'll make the necessary programming changes necessary. So that means we'll either go live, or we I don't know when to do the vlog or not. So more information will be revealed soon. For the meantime, it is late September. So that's that. But I will say it's been a rough week. It's been a fast week, but it's also been a very rough week. Have you ever had any of those rough days where you just you seem to do you're in the middle of your routine, right? But then there's something that clicks in your head that just turns you off for the rest of the day. That's what I've been feeling mostly today. So it's been a bit of a rough one. Exciting things were happening on. We were promised some exciting things, and then exciting things turned to bad news after bad news. So interesting thing about the magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom. That series includes the Seas, which is in Epcot. The Seas with Nemo and Friends, and it has the massive aquariums. This emergency call is a very interesting idea. I kind of like it, but at the same time, it comes at a time where it's ACAB, so I don't know if it'll show cops or if it's going to be more like EMTs and all that stuff, which I'm really leaning to the latter. Though I really think that Emergency Call should have been a summer series that airs on, let's say, 167,000. That is a lot, man. For Press Your Luck, that's a ton of money. That's like The Wall on NBC. That's a ton of money. Except NBC, I think they give away more money in terms of millions. Bruh. Y'all are just picking on me. Pick on the pipsqueak. This bonus round really reminds me. Oh, wow. Thanks for the turnover. I failed to call a timeout in this one, so I'll call a timeout. Let's try to pick up a little bit of stamina for for the fourth quarter. How am I doing in steals? Just one steal, 4 rebounds. This is Anthony Davis basically. So it's a hard truth, but it's true. I wonder if anybody's won the million yet on Press Your Luck, because if you in the bonus round, if you get over $500,000 in terms of the prize, like the worth of cash and prizes, if you're over 500,000, you they automatically stop the game. They round it up to a million. So that would be awesome to see. I haven't personally caught up with a series though. Funny enough, I was more into Holy Moly, and Holy Moly is the Wipeout, is like Wipeout 2.0. I love it. I absolutely love Holy Moly. And I love it whenever ABC begins airing these type of sporting events, because then they bring out the iconic yellow jacket, which I absolutely love. So if ABC was, if they ever decide to sell that jacket to the public, I would love to buy one, because that sports jacket is amazing. It's like this extremely bright yellow, and then you have the ABC Sports logo in RGB, red, green, blue. No, that's I visited downtown Disney earlier actually today, and today they had released a brand new mural at old ESPN Zone, featuring Chadwick Boseman himself, R.A.P. the King, and that was that was sad, and it was a great touching tribute. I really would, and it's a great thing that it's like a piece of art that the people can see, since Wonderground isn't a thing at the moment. It's taken over by Galaxy's Edge shop. So when I saw that, I saw it on Twitter and Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Personally, would I say I cried? No, it just felt like an empty hole in my heart, and it was, it's the most heartwarming thing that I've ever seen, and I'm very happy and thankful to the artist and to Disney for doing that. That's pretty awesome. What did this guy? Did he land on big bucks? Did this guy land on big bucks? He got a helicopter lesson. How much is that? It's got to be 12,000, 6,000 bucks. Nothing, fam. Davis with a non-existent screen. You got to make that. This segment of Press Your Luck, this bonus round, is really basically deal or no deal, except you say, do you want to take your spins? We'll give you 5 spins or something, and then... And I love how it's personalized to the player. So, Press Your Luck, when it debuted, I think last year, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. Albeit now it's on Wednesday, or on Sundays at 9 o'clock. But now it's back, and it's on Thursdays at 9 o'clock. So way more accessible to the to audiences in this one. Meanwhile, I will gladly take this version, the American version of Millionaire, then do half the show dedicated to Fastest Finger First, like what they do in Australia. There's another country in there that also does the hot seat format. Bruh, triple team. 7 freaking turnovers, and I can't do shit because they keep double teaming me every single time down the court. That's why I gotta do that and get into motion immediately. The Xbox Series, they had their thing yesterday. Their pre-orders had opened for Xbox Series, and that was that was unfortunate for the many people who must have bought Xbox One X's than the Series X, because Amazon had reported a 500% increase in sales of the Xbox One X, and pre-orders have been really hard. I personally didn't try to pre-order that because I was actually kind of preoccupied by Gavin Newsom's announcement about uh, banning the sale, at least, of gas cars. And you know how people like their gas cars, vroom vroom and such. But I then considered about the environment. I then considered about electric cars, electric vehicles. Bryn Forbes, nope, give him that rebound right up, sky high. Nick Batum again arriving in the trade that sent Hendricks Cobb to the Pelicans. I don't specifically remember the trade, but if Hendricks Cobb is just as worth as Nick Batum. That's how you tell about the value. The one part that I hate about fall right now is all the political ads in the election year. It sucks. It is a headache. It is a menace to think about. It's very distracting, and basically, it's annoying. It's really annoying. Another big NBA. So usually in the fall, I like talking about some of the most anticipated TV shows for the year. And for me, a big look is at Big Sky. Now, Big Sky is about these two women who get kidnapped in Montana, which really sounds like the series premise to another missing persons TV show from specifically 2015 on the same network of ABC, and that is The Family. Now, if you remember the family features. It's basically the son of a governor. The son of a governor who goes missing and is apparently a person who was wrongfully jailed for having kidnapped and abducted the child of the governor. And it was this entire thing, like, it's a thriller in everything, in every mood. And there was a massive twist in the middle, which I'm going to spoil. Um, that the person who is living in there, I think his name was Liam or something, uh, that wasn't the real kid. The real kid had actually died. He was one of two kids captured by this one person who kind of looked like a scar-faced Josh Hutcherson. And basically, he got away with it. And it turns out in the very end of the series, we find out that the governor's real son is actually still alive. And we saw that at the series finale. And that was that. We didn't get any follow-up. It got canceled after one season. Looking at Big Sky, I'm seeing a mix of that, a mix of The Family, plus a mix of The Family and Twin Peaks because of the setting. It features what's his name? The one dude who plays one of the McDonald's brothers and the founder. I don't remember his name, but he's in there. And it's completely scary because from the trailers that I've seen is that there's these two girls whose car gets stranded, and I assume it's an electric car because it just randomly shuts off, which is extremely concerning because at the moment I'm also looking for an electric car, so it's very concerning seeing that. I'm like, damn, I'm terrified now of technology. Which shouldn't really happen. I shouldn't be terrified of technology, but still. So Big Sky is gonna come in October. Also coming in October, Mandalorian season 2. One of the some actor, I don't remember his name, but there was a tweet that came out saying that he sent out a tweet saying that he would be Ezra Bridger, like getting into shape to be the Lothali, and under training from Kanan Jarrus, and that sent the Star Wars Twitter fandom ablaze, man. You know, was he really implying that Ezra Bridger would either be coming to the Mandalorian or it would confirm a Rebel sequel? So a lot of he eventually shut down those rumors, but still, you know, it's the Rebel, like it's the potential of a Rebel sequel is still pretty high, and I kind of see it happening. Kinda, not. I really see it happening. Oh, this is interesting. This guy's in a bit of a situation. He is 9,000 or lose a whammy, and he chose lose a whammy. So imagine if he earned that whammy back. Still not used to New Balance, and I hope that in next gen, they better not have the player of the game. And so that is going to do it for us, guys. Thank you for joining me here on NBA 2K on TAS on TazGamer. TazGamer Mark on Twitch and TazGamer on YouTube. Excuse me. We're going to join you guys again tomorrow. Are we doing it on YouTube? Or are we going to do it on YouTube tomorrow? So we'll join us then. It'll be around 9 o'clock, 10. We'll let you guys know on Twitter what time the stream will officially start. We're almost there. I'm almost at 94 overall. Just giving you the upgrades and I'll run with it. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow for Star Wars Battlefront 2.